collaborate, create, and construct. Welcome to our permanent exhibit, TeamLab. You may remember this as the Keva Gallery, but that didn't go away, and we'll get to that in a second. Here in TeamLab, we introduced more activities, including this awesome magnet table created by Donlinger Construction. So we really wanted to bring activities, especially the magnet table, that we know that all guests can interact with, but we really want to promote teamwork. And so this magnet table, yes, you can do it by yourself, but we see people from all ages, young and older, working together to create a bridge. And then they create a bridge and then they start creating art pieces. It's a very simple activity, but it also gets you thinking about magnets and how can two earth magnets, there's nothing in the middle and it's holding it together. So it creates curiosity as well. And this has definitely proven to be an exhibit piece that allows teamwork to just explode. This is the giant pinwall. This has been very popular with our guests here in TeamLab. You can't find another giant pinwall in the Wichita area, maybe even in Kansas, except maybe Kansas City. So it's very unique to Exploration Place and our community. We're seeing guests of all ages interacting with this. You have adults who are used to playing with the smaller versions, and the kids who are figuring out what this is. So it's been fun to watch the different generations interact together with this piece. This allows us to construct and to create together. And of course, not only do you get to imprint different things, our guest loves to reset it. We hope you guys come try it out and share your photos with us on social media. I promised that Keva was still here, and here it is. Keva is one of the most beloved activities here at Exploration Place. We notice guests love Keva because they're creating something and they're working together and they have to construct stuff. And is it strong? Is it weak? But there's a lot of learning that goes into playing, and it's all hands-on. And so Keva was the building blocks to what else we wanted to bring here in TeamLab. And so we wanted other activities where you can use your hands and that parents will engage with their kids and adults will just play by themselves as well. So we wanted it to be really inviting. And it's just fun, right? As much fun as it is just building Keva blocks up, we added a new feature. The earthquake table. So now you get to experience Keva in a different way. You can create any type of sculpture. You come over here and let's see if it can withstand different earthquake shakes. Oh no! Hey, it's doing pretty good. Oh man! Keva blocks aren't the only thing you can knock down here in TeamLab. We wanted to bring another crowd pleaser, and we saw this at a different museum, and there's nothing like it here in Kansas. This is the domino effect table, and we have dominoes from very small to almost 4 feet tall. Now this is really fun because there is science behind it, and so it's all about the distance between the dominoes and how the energy transfers from the smallest all the way up to the largest dominoes. Let's see if I did this right. Ah, my spacing was off, and that's part of the fun is you try it again until you knock it down. If knocking things over isn't your thing, we have the wooden block table. Our own puzzle tables at Exploration Place was the inspiration to create something where guests can kind of sit down, it's a little bit more peaceful, and you create art. We love hands-on things where you can kind of lose yourself, so you can spend many minutes, maybe hours, creating something. This is a great activity if you kind of just want to hone in and create some beautiful art, and the mirrors really reflect that. Another pop of color in TeamLab is our MagnaTile area. Here you get to build really cool structures on light tables, so now your art is shining through. I'm sure you're guessing a theme with all the creativity and constructing and working together, because that's exactly what TeamLab is. MagnaTiles is a really fun way to do that, but not only can you do that on these cool light tables, you can do it on the wall. A different way to create here in TeamLab is our Everbrite activity, which you may recognize from previous exhibits. We wanted to add Everbrite into a permanent exhibit because guests gravitate towards it. Again, it's another activity that you can create, and it's really fun to spin these. When designing TeamLab, we really wanted to bring a humanity touch to it. So we have all these activities, but how can we connect our community and other professions? So behind me, you're going to see mannequins that have been dressed up with different professions around the world that require people to work in teams. And a lot of our uniforms have been donated by community partners, but you're gonna see professions of all kinds that you can do here in Wichita as you grow up or worldwide.